Now, let's do prediction on some of these images. As you can see, we don't get cat or dog as the label. We get bloodhound, tabby, border collie, cocker spaniel, etc. And also when we look at the images, we get predictions that matches these strange labels. What's going on here? Well, remember that MobileNet has been trained on the ImageNet dataset, and ImageNet has already lots of cats and dogs in it. That's why it can classify many of these images as cats and dogs. But it's not doing a great job. For example, this is not a dishwasher. Now let's move over to part 3 and retrain MobileNet on the cats versus dogs dataset. Let's use TensorFlow Hub to load a version of MobileNet without the final classification layer. You can see the URL here. We load this version of MobileNet as a single Keras layer. Let's feed some images through this layer. So we processed a batch of 32 images, and the output is 1280. This number differs from 1001 because we cut off the last layer of MobileNet. And remember, when doing transfer learning, we only want to train the layers we add ourselves. So we set the variables of our partial MobileNet model to be non-trainable. And here we define our model. We reuse all of MobileNet, but we add our final classification layer that has the probability distribution over the cat and dog class. As usual, we compile the model and train it for 6 full epochs. As you can see, we get an amazing accuracy of 97% both on the training set and the validation set. This is a huge improvement over the model we created in the previous lesson. There, we were able to get only around 83% accuracy on the validation set. Here, we also plot the accuracy and loss graphs. And as you can see, after around 3 epochs, we're not improving much on the validation set anymore. But at that time, we're close to 96.5% accuracy. Finally, let's plot the number of our predictions. A blue label here indicates that our prediction was correct. Out of these 30 images, only one was misclassified. As we have seen, by reusing a model already trained and only retrain the final layer, you can create models with very high accuracy that is difficult to get when constructing the model yourself. The reason is that MobileNet was carefully designed over a long time by experts, then trained on a massive dataset. And that's the power of transfer learning.